let's talk about dating. Dating is a big thing for a lot of women who are moving abroad. Are you going to find a husband when you move abroad? I don't know. I don't know that, but I do know this. Right now, African American women are the largest population of single women, especially over 40. And we also are the most educated. Is there a correlation between that? I don't know. But this I do know. When you are open to receive, open for a healthy relationship, I believe you would attract it. It's the law of attraction. I have a friend, we were talking the other day, and she was like, girl, I didn't know I was so fine. Everybody's looking at me. I'm so attractive. And I'm telling her, you have always been attractive. You have always been beautiful. You have always been brilliant. You know what is different? Your energy. Your energy before was, I'm about this business. Her energy now says, hey, I'm interested. I'm looking. I'm not looking desperate. I'm not thirsty, but I'm interested. So I'm saying if you shift your energy, you may experience that also. Just an energy of I'm open, not thirsty, not desperate. But also think about, as you are going to be dating someone in another country, you also want to consider the fact that they may not only be a language difference, a culture difference, a values difference. And so I have dated someone from a different culture and married. For over 20 something years, I was married to someone from Nigeria. Totally different culture, different language, but I was in there. I was all into that culture. I didn't learn the language really, but I did get involved. And so if you're a person who is like, oh no, this is how we do it, I'm American, it's going to be hard to date someone from another culture, because you're going to have to now start combining your culture and his culture, his values and your values. No different than you were dating an American, you were from the North, he was from the South, or from any home. We all have different things. So think about that. Are you open to someone else's values and cultures? And a lot of times what you will find in these countries, that family is so paramount. Oh my gosh, family is so paramount in their values, in that they're still like sending money to their mom. They're still taking care of their moms. They're taking care of younger siblings. That is a huge part of a lot of cultures. It's not, I'm doing well, and so hopefully my siblings are doing well. There is a sense of responsibility of taking care of their younger siblings. There's a sense of responsibility of taking care of their older parents. And so that is a cultural value that will come. A lot of times what you'll find is there is a deep rooted in faith. A lot of, outside of the United States, faith is usually really a big paramount in their relationships. And so that's something also you have to think about. Where are you in your faith? What faith are you? In the country that you move to, do you have the same faith? Is that country, is that a dominant faith? Because that also could affect your dating relationships as well. And then I would say, think about perspective. Now, what you wanted when you were 25, do you really still need that now? Is that still important to you at 50, 60? Because I remember in my 20s, I was looking for someone who was going to help me raise a family and build a life. I don't need that anymore. I am definitely not trying to raise a family anymore. We're done with that stage. We're done with trying to build a life. We already have a life. We're now looking for someone to complement our lives. So be open to something different than what you saw before. Be open for some people from a different culture, from a different language, different values. But also look at your list and ask yourself, is that still what I want at this age and stage of my game? But I'm telling you, as I talk to men and talk to single men, I love to ask single men all the time, hey, what's the dating scene look like for you? And they say they can't find a good woman. Are you a good woman? Are you a good woman? Because there are men out there looking for you if you're a good woman. But you don't have to come to every date with a full laundry list. I need this, 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 and that. Get to know the person and enjoy. So I would say, so all the women who are moving abroad, who are looking for someone to spend the evening with or the rest of their life with, be open and enjoy. It's such a great experience just to connect with someone and get to know them. Just start with that. Getting to know people. And if that leads to something more, or if that leads going down the way to something that you've been looking for, great. And maybe you're not looking for a long-term relationship or marriage. Maybe you're just looking for someone with benefits. I don't know. I don't know what you're looking for, but whatever it is, I believe you can find it if you're open. So trust the law of attraction. Trust your faith. Trust your God that all things are possible to him who believes. But first, position yourself for that relationship. Do inventory on yourself. Am I open? Have I dealt with past hurt? Have I dealt with bitterness? Am I still holding grudges? Am I even ready to love? Can I trust someone who comes into my life? What am I looking for that person to bring? What am I offering to that person? Ask yourself these questions. So this way you're ready to date, ready to meet new people. So I'd love to hear your stories on how this is going. Drop them in the chat, share them with me. But until then, make sure you live an elevated life.